it's phenomenal. And there's really no words for like looking at ancient history and seeing there's just so much writing. Any wall you look at is just history. And it's cool to be looking at that, and I can almost picture myself back in time at the days they were just chiseling that out. It's like I get to look into the past and getting to walk on the places that they got to walk. It's like I'm there, but it's the most amazing thing I've ever experienced. And there's really no words for this experience. It's phenomenal. It's truly phenomenal.
Well, sometimes on the tops of the heads of the pharaohs, you'll see a crown, and that crown will be very elongated. Sometimes you see one elongated piece, or sometimes you see two. One will symbolize being Upper Egypt, and the other one will symbolize being Lower Egypt. In ancient times, it was like kingship will be moved, or the capital would be moved from Upper Egypt to Lower Egypt and back and forth. Okay.
This is tears of joy. Wow. Oh my goodness. That's what we're supposed to be. This place is so amazing. To feel the energy that's here, the history, and just seeing it for the first time, it's overpowering. Like, the videos on YouTube, the books, the documentaries that we've seen, it doesn't do it justice. It really doesn't. It's, you have to come there. You have to visit the temples. You have to come to Egypt. You have to come to Cairo and Luxor just to experience it, because what you're being told and what you're seeing on the media is not 100% at all.
Amazing is like an understatement.
100%.
Because we've been looking forward for this for 4 years now. We've been following Billy Carson for a cool minute and trying to do this for a long time. And now that we're actually here is unbelievable. If you look to this column, it's completely different than other columns there. This one is out of red granite. And if you circle around it, you will find it perfect. Although making a column like this is very hard. It's not easy at all. Even making a full circle is quite impossible, but making something like that is even much harder. Okay? That's why I believe that this one belongs to the ancient times, what we call it the pre-Diluvian, and these ones up there, they are made out of sandstone. Yeah, they are big, but not one piece. Okay, they are built of different pieces, and sandstone is very easy to cut, transport. Especially, we are going to see on the way and the cruise on the way to Aswan, the quarries of sandstone is overlooking the Nile. Okay, so simply cutting it, shipping on boats to anywhere else in Egypt. Okay, so there is a huge difference between this and that.
Wait, what?
She tried to charge me $20 for the toilet. I showed her the New York hat and I started cursing and she moved out the way. You go.
Hey guys, we made it to our second place where we're going to be staying at for 7 days on the Nile River. Here's a sneak peek of my room. For example, how the rooms look here. So here we go. Wow. So nice and cozy. Some people have single room beds and some people have 2 beds. So this is the bathroom. It's really nice size, very comfy here. Really, 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 really nice. Love it. Love it. No squatty potty. Love that. Of course, you got the temperature. Here, we always have to leave these cards. I know in Turkey it was the same thing. You have to leave a card in here to keep the power on in the room. I actually think it's pretty convenient and good for us. Yeah, mirror here. Shots there. Ooh, I love it. The bed, I tried the bed already. It's really soft. Like, yeah, it's not bad. I love it. It's actually kind of firm, but the right amount of softness. You got TV, so you got Bad Boys on. Already a good start. Yeah, super nice. I love it. Pretty awesome. Yeah, I got a little table here. And then this is my favorite part. This is my favorite part. Look at that. We didn't take off yet because we just got here. But look how beautiful this is. Wait until we start actually rolling down this river. Oh, I love it. So right now, about to get ready to go downstairs, eat some food, and relax for a minute. We've been up and running literally all day today. It's been like insane. Super insane, but it's been worth it. The people here is amazing. It's mind-blowing. Like, this whole experience is mind-blowing, eye-opening, and even to just see the people's reaction when we take them to these ancient locations is just a beautiful experience to be able to witness and feel the emotions of those around you, and just to hear everybody else's thoughts, whether it's thoughts that you don't have or thoughts that you do have of your own. Just to be able to share a magical experience in a beautiful place with people that you just met but you have this strong connection, it's worth it. So I'm loving it. Everybody else is loving it. I know our next location, I think, is pronounced Dendera. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know Billy or Muhammad, someone, I'm gonna catch them talking about it pretty soon. But until then, I'm about to go grab me something to eat. Stay tuned for the next video. You can get on. We made it! Finally on the plane. Finally on the plane.
Hey everyone, it's Billy Carson, aka Forbidden Knowledge. I'm here standing inside of one of the rooms inside the Temple of Dendara in Egypt. And what's amazing about this room, if you look up at the very top, you see a scene. That scene will show you advanced technology. If you look to the right, you'll see one of the gods there. And he's holding a piece of technology in his hand. And then you see 2 more gods holding up what look like giant light bulbs with snakes inside of them. It could be light bulbs, or it can actually be an energetic technology. They believe it has something to do with creation or manifesting matter. Underneath those bulbs is something called a jet. And those jets that are holding up the bulbs are just like a Tesla cord, similar to what you have in your local neighborhood on your power lines. They're oscillators. And then if you look towards the very end to the far left, you see the snake standing coming straight up out of the lotus as if the manifestation of matter or the energy exchange is complete. So what do we have here? Are these light bulbs? Or is this, as some of the ancient Egyptians believe, a manifestation of solid matter? In the Emerald Tablet, Thoth talks about utilizing cymatic frequencies and photons to literally create or generate or manifest solid matter out of nothing. Scientists did that about 3 years ago in London. They actually took matter and cymatic frequencies and manifested solid matter for the very first time. So modern technology is just catching up to what the ancients already knew.
This place is amazing. There's a lot of energy in here.
You can feel the vibrations really high.
It's like it's alive.
You can see the vibrations on the camera. It's like
I
moving.
believe it.
Her temple.
I believe it.
It's her temple. What's her name?
Oh.
Hey, what's up? It's Billy Carson here, aka Forbidden Knowledge, standing on the rooftop of the Temple of Dendara in Egypt, and we're looking at Hathor, the goddess Hathor, the goddess of fertility. Now, what's interesting about this goddess is you can find a record of this cult even in the ancient Sumerian tablets, where they were working on creating more humans. They wanted to produce more humans to do the labor of the Igigi. Who are the Igigi? The Igigi were the working class Anunnaki, according to the Enuma Elish and the Epic of Atrahasis. They said, we need workers to do the work because we're tired of doing all the work. They were building roads, they were building structures, they were creating communities and cities, they were cleaning out the Euphrates and Tigris rivers, and they felt like they were doing slave labor, and they wanted people to do the work. So they started this process according to the Temple of Karnak hieroglyphs, according to the Hathor cult, and also according to the Sumerian tablets, of creating clones of human beings. And these clones were produced in these birthing chambers, and there's an actual birthing chamber right here at the Temple of Dendara. If you look at the ground, what you see is megalithic stones. Each one of these stones may weigh 400 or 500 pounds each. This is on the 3rd story level of the structure, and there's no sign of any kind of collapse. You can see here an interlocking stone. So at some point they knew how to smote metal or steel or some type of copper maybe. They would pour it in here and they would interlock things into other stone bricks. We see this exact same technique throughout Egypt, throughout ancient Sumeria. We even see it throughout Mesoamerica, which is now, of course, Mexico, Chichen Itza in the Yucatan Peninsula, South America, Peru, Bolivia, all those places, the same exact construction technique, showing that they had a global civilization. But what's really amazing is how did they learn how to suspend these megalithic stones on this rooftop and displace all the weight down the structure with no signs of collapse? They had foreknowledge, advanced knowledge of construction techniques that we have now, what we call modern construction. We're at the Temple of Hathor, one of the most amazing temples throughout Egypt. And guess what? I'm standing in front of one of the Shatu. Who are the Shatu? They were known as the brick masons, and they worked for Amun-Ra and also for the Hathors. And they were responsible for laying the bricks and stones or understanding how to take a blueprint and turn it into a manifested structure. So if you can take a look at this being, it doesn't quite look like a normal person, but it's pretty interesting that you see this also down in Bora Bora and Tahiti. How can that happen? Well, if you draw a line straight through the earth from Cairo, you end up popping out right in Bora Bora in the French Polynesian, where also you can find a depiction of the same exact being. Pretty crazy. Watch this video for free at www.4bk.tv or download the app on your smartphone, Fire Stick app, Samsung TV, Roku, and other app providers.